MP, how you feeling?
MP's about to tear the roof off.
Good to see you, MP. You gonna show us something special tonight?
Hi everyone, welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight doubles as a West quarterfinal in the NBA Cup. Hello basketball fans, Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for MP.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
We are in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. It's the west side of the bracket with a group winner taking on the wild card.
Well, this is when the cup gets serious. It doesn't matter what you did in the group play. This is single elimination, loser go home, and winner moves on.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, hounding defense, some fast-paced action end-to-end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. We've got Julius Randle. He's out there with Tamani Kamara. Henderson out there with Donovan Clingan. And it's Payne in at the point guard position.
This guy, when he steps across half court, he is within range. Anthony Edwards, my goodness.
Here's an 8-footer. Oh, MP with a block. Here's Edwards. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
On the court right now for Portland. Avdia out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Bullard in at the 1. Doc. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He contributed 52 points, and it's the most physical he's been on the glass this season. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Here's Avdia. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Minnesota. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Pass to Kuzma. Takes the three. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
MP shot is good.
I just love the ball movement.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4. So it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Back after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's
looking at the Grizzlies matchup, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that, that.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Trailblazers.
They're like Taurus.
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are... He's checked in for Porter Jr. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Then it's MP, then there's Naz Reid, and it's Baron J in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Outside Kamara. Inside. Here's Henderson. McDaniels with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Edwards finds MP. He drops it from range. MP's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
There's a screen by Kamara. For 3, Randall. The offensive rebound. And here's Payne outside. Drops in the 3.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Outside Reid. Back to MP. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
It's stolen by MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Randall. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots.
Kicks it out to MP. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. From outside the arc. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Guys?
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. Timeout called. Portland. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed him up.
That's exactly right, B.A., because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions.
George, he's checked in for Minnesota. For three, Randall. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, MP stealing the show.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Payne. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Rejected by George. And down it goes. 2 points. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And here's MP from outside. Man, how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
And so Randall will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Henderson with it. Now guarded by MP. Off the mark from 16 feet.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
From downtown. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kamara. Sends it home from three-point land. Kamara's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Randall outside. There's the triple. Another 3 for Portland.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Randall with a steal. Here's Kamara. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And Minnesota with some changes. Christie's checked in for Reed. And Topic is subbed in for McDaniels. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Holmes, he's checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Randall. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Kamara. And Sadiq Bey subbed in for Payne. Back to Bey. And it's going to be a 3-second call. MP looking around. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Stolen by MP. He goes up. Oh, MP throws it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability.
Group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Holmes. Randall comes in for Avdia. Kamara, he's checked in for Kuzma. And Payne is subbed in for Bey. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. And here's MP on the court right now for the Trailblazers. Tumani Kamara out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Donovan Klingon. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Payne in at the 2.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Henderson. Topic grabs the miss. Timberwolves shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Randall outside. MP against Payne. Pass to Kamara. 5 to shoot. Back to Payne. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 40 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And that's going to send MP to the free throw line. That's on Scoot Henderson.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Got it from about 16 feet.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And now they'll move on in the...
A good win for you guys tonight, MP, and some standout play from you on the defense.
You know what? I really appreciate that, Jennifer Quintana.
Over to you, B.A.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot.
luck out there, MP.
What's taking MP? Looking sharp, MP.
What's up, MP? What's good, MP?
You know, I have never been to Maine. Have you?
Furthest I've ever been is New York.
Oh, well, do you think it would be nice?
Yeah, get out on the water. I think
the world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals, the final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
The bright lights of the NBA Cup semifinals. So much pressure. And guess what? MP thrives in the spotlight. Guys, he loves it.
Yeah, in talking to MP before the game, you could tell he was ecstatic. The entire NBA is watching this one. MP has a huge chance to prove himself. I expect him to have a big game.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. In its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving is out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Lively in at the center. Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. On the wing, Whitmore. Dallas, no good that time either.
Trying to match three, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Davis, the pass to Irving. Now, Flagg. Pass to Davis. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
MP, good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside, Davis. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Edwards, that's good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And they're also first in three-point shooting. That's a big statement. No other team has this kind of long-range artillery.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. And Berenger pulls it down. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Timberwolves. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And here's Irving, following the three-pointer by MP. Outside Irving. Dallas, no good that time either. Minnesota with the ball. Right now on a 14-0 run. And that one drops.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Flagg. Hasn't made one yet. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Offline with his three.
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
MP left side. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his third assist on the night. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have... checked in for the Mavericks. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. The three from MP. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Kyrie Irving. Daniel Gafford is out there with Oubre, and it's Njai in at the two.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you. It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Outside Irving. Misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Kicks it out to MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Njai, covered by MP. Walsh drills the three-pointer. Walsh has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Pass to Njai. All alone. And another basket for Dallas.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
Shots good by Topic.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Keyshawn George. And it's Pritchard in for Topic. And stolen by MP. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach. And Jason Kidd said, Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached to understand the game at the highest level.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey, folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Dallas Mavericks. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to... Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
I'm not going to...
Thank you for being with us. Now...
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Anthony Edwards out there with MP. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. Then it's Naz Reid. It's Beringer in at the 4, so that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And Whitmore throws it down.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Doc. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Pass the flag. Outside, Davis. To the middle. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
McDaniels finds Edwards. A 3 from MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist in this one. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Timberwolves making a change here. George is checked in. Here's Flag. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Berenger's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Takes the 3. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Topic is checked in for Naz Reid. Pass the flag. Will it go? It's hauled in by MP.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his...
Driving to the basket and finished off by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively, he doesn't have to go far to flush it.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, we would binge watch the 86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton
to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this. The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And stolen by MP. Launches a three, connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Whitmore, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Christie, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jackson comes in for Edwards. .104 left to play in the third. For this screen on Jackson. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Final. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight.
Good game, MP.
Yo, MP, let's go.
Ooh, that felt good. You guys the ones who are going to be losing today.
Good game last night.
that. How'd I miss that? Again, keep going. You don't want none of this.
Keep it going.
That's my spot. Okay, that slipped out of my hand. Yeah, baby. That bucket sounds so sweet.
Y'all ready to lose?
Yeah, that was sweet. Good snatch, MP. Good shot, man.
Let's go.
Yo, I think someone moved back.
Yes.
We got this, don't worry.
Send it! Let's go! Hey, yo, right here. Rip that.
Come on, MP.
Oh, you done? You done.
Look out there, MP.
MP about to tear the roof off.
A look at the spring mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Champion. And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the Stars play a little more, maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
And how about this one to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Jalen Suggs is out there with Evans, and it's Westphal in at the 5 patrolling the paint.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season. Back to Suggs. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the basket by MP.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. From deep, Evans. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Drills it from outside.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach from Minnesota. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, we're talking about a 6'10 wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Wagner wide open. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. McDaniels on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Magic. It's a 3-point game. And Banchero, here we go. And Westphal gets it to go.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And a wide open look for MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight. Down low, here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Johnson against Christie. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
MP, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A nice shot by Howard.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. This one for 3. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Black with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Howard. And the basket by MP.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Now Johnson. From past the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We come back right after this. Welcome back, everyone. Changes here for the Timberwolves. Christie's checked in for Keyshawn George. Edwards comes in for Topic. And MP subbed in for Porter. Here's Wagner. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Back to Evans. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Suggs out there with Evans, and it's Westphal in its center.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Well, so far, this NBA Cup final has lived up to the hype. It's been a competitive game.
Yeah, and both teams came ready to play because they know what's at stake. A trophy, prize money, and a chance to raise a banner.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, this run by MP and his team to the NBA Cup Finals has been a big moment for a member of their staff. Coach Ray Hopkins grew up in Las Vegas and was recently inducted into his high school Hall of Fame. MP told me Coach Ray won't talk too much about it, but I know it means a lot to him, and it's definitely some extra motivation. Now let's see if they can finish the job.
Yeah, it's a chance to put an exclamation point on the proceeding. Thanks. And there's the bucket from MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Banchero. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Banchero, a screen on McDaniel. And it's Wagner missing.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
MP passes to McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
.41 seconds left in the first half. And the foul called on him. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
George is checked in for the Timberwolves. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And that's his 4th foul.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back to the action in just a minute.
And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
Thanks for spending half.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. So they're making a switch. MV's checked in. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. Then there's Reed. Then it's MP. It's Berger in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Wagner with it. Picked up by Edwards. From deep, Evans. And Berger pulls it down. Minnesota leading by... Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Orlando with the ball. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. They're closing in on the end of this long, long road trip, as that will be game 6 of 7 straight away.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
McDaniels passes to Reed. A 3, and MP with the basket on the assist from Reed. MP's got 31 points.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's MyCareer for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He had 46 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to dig on.
And the foul. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason.
Bro, I got a great theme lined up for the second half of this season. Please tell me you're ready to go.
Yep, I'm rolling.
Bet. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, here to announce that for the rest of an MVP should be able to drag any group of guys to 500.
RMP, how important are these head-to-head matchups against other MVP types compared to your overall body of work?
Well, you got to bring it every night, or you're not in the discussion. You know, when these voters are trying to choose a winner, these are the type of games they take into consideration.
Sure. Any predictions for tonight?
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a fun one. He's a great player, so he wants it as much as I do, so it's going to be a shootout. MP out. How was that?
Great, bro. I think I got it.
Cool. My mom's calling.
You good?
Hey, what's up, Ma?
Everything's okay, honey, but I'm at the hospital with your father.
A hospital? Why are you at a hospital?
He had chest pain, and they checked it out. It's looking like he technically had a heart attack.
A heart attack,
He's
Ma?
okay. He's okay, honey. He wants you to know that.
Wait, Ma, slow down.
I know you have the game today, and your father didn't even want me to call you, but I think that you have a right to know.
I don't know, Ma. It sounds serious.
The doctors say it's very mild, as far as these things go, anyway. Look, honey, I'd let you talk to him, but he's getting tests right now.
No, Ma, I'm coming home.
No, honey, he made me promise that I wouldn't.
thinking of playing some basketball.
Oh, that
Boy.
sounds great.
Have a good time.
Looking good, MP.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our... Greg, we look at the rosters of these teams, the athleticism they both have just jumps right off the page.
Listen, we're almost guaranteed multiple highlight level plays in this one. This is the kind of game where you see what incredible athletes the NBA has.
Let's send it over to the sideline for the scoop on MP's record-setting career.
Well, guys, he continues his march up three-point leaderboards, now sitting 5th all-time after that game. He said to be in the top 5 in threes still...
And again for 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. And MP throws it down hard.
What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Henderson passes to Randall. Shoots over McDaniel. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, MP.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Sharp with it. Picked up by Edwards. Up again. Pass to Graham. Flinging the screen for Graham. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And there's the bucket from MP. Portland's gone 0 or 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Graham. Henderson, no one around him. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Diaz checked in for the Trailblazers. Henderson passes to Graham. Clingan the screen for Graham. Back to Henderson. And stolen by MP. And now the Timberwolves on the break.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Now here's Graham. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Pass to Clingan. Abdia can't hit. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Tim, how do you look at Abdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
MP kicks to McDaniels. The 3 from MP. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 13.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
McDaniels brings the double team. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. MP left side to the inside. A nice shot by McDaniels.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Graham. Lays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Hands it from downtown.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Graham surveying the floor. Tries it from 19. Stolen by Reed. Fires the 3. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Timberwolves on top, up by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Lineup here for the Timberwolves. Minnesota calls timeout. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Three-pointer, Graham. Here's Randall. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Randall's got his first points of the night.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Topic is out there with MP. And it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He finished with 51 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Tamani Kamara. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Payne. That free throw good from Randall.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common. He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Henderson passes to Graham. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Edward. Timberwolves leading by 6. MP, that's for 2. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Graham with the bounce pass. And it's Quingen with the jam.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. MP nails the triple.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points already or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Timberwolves.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch for. Does the defense extend to where guys start going inside?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
On the floor for Portland. Bringing his out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Henderson. And it's Graham in at the 2. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about, and that's culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
McDaniels, a screen on Henderson. A 3 from MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Trailblazers trail by 17. And stolen by MP. Trying to the hoop. Oh, he jams it right over Scoot Henderson. Look at it. Wow!
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 23 points per, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
Henderson passes to Randall. Off the run, Reed with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
MP, no good. For Portland, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Graham with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
And stolen by MP. The finish, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
What an athletic sequence from MP. I thought he was trying to rip the rim right off the glass.
Back to Henderson. Pass to Randall. Jacks up a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. The quick hands of MP creating the break there with the steal.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And Sharp has it in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Trail Blazers. McDaniels against Randall. For 3, Henderson. And the 3 ball is good. Henderson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Abdia's checked in for Julius Randle. Minnesota's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Pass to Klingon. It's hauled in by George.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim. And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Henderson kicks to Avdia. Inside. Sharp on the wing. Henderson outside. And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd. Henderson for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Portland's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. That one drops for him.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
MP passes to Christie. And from distance, buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Avdia with a screen for Sharp. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. MP has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. What? And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a...
For the Trailblazers, Donovan Klingon comes in for Avdia. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Payne. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Henderson finds Sharp. Now here's Graham. Sharp, the pass to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Over MP. Another shot. Out to Henderson. Portland again missing.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
The forwards are Edwards and McDaniels. MP out there with Topic. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line. Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
There's the triple. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
Yeah. And with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, he was all over the place out there, creating turnovers. Quick hands, quick feet, nothing was getting past him.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Sharp finds Henderson. It's tipped and stolen by MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You just love the pressure MP puts on defenses. He is poised beyond his years.
The first one falls, so Portland ends up going with the new group. And both free throws good for MP. 30 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Bullard, covered by MP. Payne passes to Abdia. Here's Bullard. And that time, also a missed shot. MP right side. Fires away from way outside. Misses the shot. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away.
MP, congrats on the win.
That's it. I did what I set out to do.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer.
Hey, Ma, how's it going?
He's great. He's in really good spirits.